It was the summer of 2021. I was 16 and my parents had gone on a short weekend vacation, just 2 nights away. We lived in a quiet, upper-middle-class neighborhood in Oregon, the kind of place where everyone knew each other and nothing bad ever happened. Before leaving, my mom stocked the fridge and gave me a list of emergency numbers. My dad joked, "Don't burn the house down," and then they drove off around 3 p.m. It felt good at first, having the whole place to myself. I played music, ordered pizza, stayed up late, but that night, something felt off. The house seemed too quiet. The shadows felt longer, the air heavier. Still, I shrugged it off. I was just tired. The next evening, I decided to order Chinese food. I used a local app and found a nearby place called Golden Dragon Wok. After I placed the order, I got a text, not from the restaurant, but from a personal number. "Thanks for ordering. Just to confirm, you're the one home alone, right?" I froze. I thought maybe it was a joke, or maybe they meant the only one eating. So I replied, "Yeah, it's just me." "Why?" A minute later, "Cool. What's your favorite movie?" I didn't answer. Then another text came through. "Never mind. I already know." About 30 minutes later, there was a knock at the door. No doorbell, just 3 slow knocks. When I looked through the peephole, there was a man standing on the porch. He wasn't wearing a delivery uniform, just a dark hoodie and jeans. He was holding a plain brown paper bag. "Hey," he said, "delivery for Kevin." That was my name. But my heart started pounding because I hadn't entered my name on the order, only my address. I cracked the door slightly, just enough to grab the bag. The man smiled. His teeth looked wrong, too small. Then he asked, "Mind if I use your bathroom?" I said no and tried to close the door, but his foot was already wedged in the gap. His tone changed. "You shouldn't lie, Kevin. It's rude to lie when you're home alone." My body went cold. I slammed the door shut with everything I had, locked it, and ran to grab my phone. He started knocking again, harder this time. I dialed 911, but before I could hit call, the knocking stopped. When I looked through the peephole again, the porch was empty. The bag of food was gone. The police said it was probably a prank. They told me to stay inside and call if he came back. I tried to calm down. I made some microwave noodles and turned on the TV. Around 10:15 p.m., my phone rang. It was the same number. I didn't answer, but it went to voicemail. When I played it back, my blood ran cold. It was the sound of my own voice saying, "You shouldn't have let him in." I swear I never said that. The recording was distorted, like it had been pulled from another room, maybe even from my house. I hung up, turned off the TV, and checked every lock twice. Then I noticed something. My bedroom door was slightly open. I always close it completely. The next morning, I found muddy footprints near the back door. They didn't lead outside. They led inward toward the kitchen. That's when I saw something on the counter, a small black device, blinking red. It was a hidden camera. There was a note underneath it that said, "Smile, Kevin." I called the police again. They came within 15 minutes. When they reviewed the footage on the device, they went quiet. Then one of the officers asked, "Are you sure your parents didn't hire anyone to check on you?" I said no. He looked pale and said, "Because whoever left this was already inside before your order was placed." The footage showed the man in the hoodie walking through my living room at 2 p.m., 2 hours before I even ordered food. The police took the camera and told me to stay somewhere else until my parents got back. That night, I stayed at my friend Mason's house. Around 1 a.m., I got a notification from my home security app. Motion detected in the basement. There shouldn't have been one. The basement was always locked. I opened the live feed. At first, it was just static. Then, for 1 second, I saw something. A man sitting in the dark, staring up at the ceiling, his mouth moving silently. The video cut out. When the police went back the next morning, They said the basement door was open, but there was no one inside. Just an empty sleeping bag, a phone charger, and several takeout containers from Golden Dragon Walk. We moved out 3 weeks later. The new owners renovated the place, installed new locks, security, everything. But sometimes when I'm home alone now, I'll get random food delivery texts from restaurants I've never heard of asking the same question. Are you the only one home tonight?
Like, share, comment and subscribe.